Hi guys, it's Shreya here and welcome back to my channel Beauty and the Code. आज के वीडियो में मैं आपके साथ मिस अरमाफ शीक परफ्यूम का रिव्यू शेयर करने वाली हूँ। ये अरमाफ का लेटेस्ट लॉन्च है एंड इसमें 9 वेरिएंट्स है, उसमें से मैंने ये वाला पिक किया है। आई हैव पिक्ड दिस परफ्यूम फ्रॉम sentopiaperfumes.com. Sentopia Perfumes Stories has launched their website and their website is called as sentopiaperfumes.com and they sell authentic Middle Eastern fragrances at a good price. I also have like a 5% coupon for you on a minimum prepaid order of 2500. The coupon is Shreya5 mentioned right here. The coupon code is not affiliated, so feel free to use it or skip it. Let's begin with the review of this perfume. Before we do so, make sure कि आपने मेरे channel पे subscribe किया है, hit the bell notification and you follow me on Instagram. And now let's get started. As always, I'm going to start off with the packaging. It comes in this very gorgeous kind of like this metallic chrome sort of finish box, which is like in the shade of pink and purple. Miss Armaf Chic is written right here, and you can see like this rose gold kind of like this chocolate dripping effect. Melting onto the box right here, which is kind of embossed. The box looks quite good and luxurious, and the pricing details are mentioned here. So 100 ml of this perfume costs for 6,999 rupees. Armaf fragrances in India are pretty expensive, but at sentopiaperfumes.com I got this for around 3,200, and then obviously I applied my discount coupon code. So that way I almost got a very good discount and I paid half the amount basically for this perfume. So this is how the perfume bottle looks like. Now Armaf has done quite a artistic job, I will say, on the perfume bottle. The bottle looks gorgeous. It kind of looks like a mini purse also, like you can just literally hold it like this. However, I don't recommend holding any perfume like this because if the cap gets loosened up, you may end up breaking the bottle. But anyways, this kind of looks like a cute little purse. Looks very beautiful on the vanity with the shade of pink and purple ombre going on the bottle here. Then this chocolate rose gold dripping effect on the front and back of the bottle, and then you have this cap which is very tightly fit here, and you can pull this to see the bottle. Armaf logo is present on the atomizer as well, and the atomizer dispenses the product really well, as you can see here. Now, this perfume is categorized as a fruity, juicy, kind of like sweet, fresh and woody perfume. And this one is also said to be kind of like a close dupe to YSL Mon Perry. Now, Mon Perry is something that I really wanted to get my hands on because the DNA looked very people pleaser, and this was something that I could easily wear to office. And as soon as I came to know that this is kind of like a close dupe to it, I wanted to try this fragrance. Let's talk about the notes breakdown for this one. This has a very fruity opening. It opens with raspberry, tangerine, bergamot, strawberry, pear, orange and cologne. Cologne is kind of like a synthetic note for watermelon. So you can consider like a very fruity, very juicy and a very fresh opening here. Then it goes into jasmine, peony and orange blossom. Then goes into base notes of patchouli, cedar, musk, ambroxan, moss and vanilla. So from the notes breakdown, the journey of this fragrance is pretty clear. Like this has a very beautiful fruity opening. Like it just opens up like a fruit basket, something which is very fruity, very juicy and very kind of like mouth watering sort of an opening it has. Then because of peony, it kind of has that subtle pink floral touch which mixes very well with jasmine and orange blossom. So there is like this white floral dominance mixed with fruitiness, and the touch of peony kind of brings in this touch of powderiness in this fragrance. Then it kind of goes into this mature base of patchouli and woodiness, cedar wood. This mossiness brings in a lot of kind of like this green moss effect, like a green effect in this fragrance. It does have that effect as well. Like basically it feels like the fruits and flowers are kept in a wooden sort of a basket, and then it has some natural oats on it, and थोड़ा पानी की बूंदे हैं, थोड़ा सा aqua feel है इस fragrance में, एक juiciness है. So just imagine that, like a wooden fruit bowl in which all these florals and fruits are just mixed together. That's how this kind of gives an impression. वेनिला होने की वजह से एक सटल स्वीटनेस ऐड होती है, बट दिस इज नॉट लाइक अ gourmand sort of a fragrance. The vanilla in this and the ambroxan in this simply kind of adds the sweetness in the fruits that are present here. So overall this just kind of makes it into a fruity floral woody fragrance. Now I find this fragrance to be mature enough. Like ऐसा नहीं है कि दिस इज अ फ्रूटी फ्रेग्रेंस तो ये जुवेनाइल होगी. नो, दिस इज अ मेच्योर सेंट. दिस इज समथिंग दैट any person of any age can wear and rock. A very feminine fragrance. It's not like a unisex fragrance for sure, and the name Chic is just a perfect name for it. This kind of gives me that impression of a daytime summer feel. It does have like that freshness to it, that airiness to it, that it kind of qualifies to be a good daytime scent. This is like an all-rounder, year-round kind of a fragrance, which is like independent of any season, but it does have that brightness for it to be worn during daytime. I don't see this like a very typical date night or an evening fragrance. This is more like a daytime kind of a fragrance. It's appropriate for all occasions, like you're going for groceries, you're working at home, you're going to office, you're doing your chores, you're like a teacher, you're going on to meet somebody, you are going on your first date. A very universally flattering fragrance which does not qualify for a special occasion, which just does not have that oomph factor for it to be worn during a date night or something like that, but a perfect lunch brunch, kind of like a romantic lunch date kind of a situation. For all of those occasions, this just is a perfect fit. Let's talk about the performance on this one. So the longevity is kind of good on this one. With around 6 to 7 sprays of this perfume, I get around 4 to 5 hours. I usually tend to go with around 14 to 15 sprays so that I can get a good 7 to 8 hours comfortably, even when I'm stepping out, even when I'm riding a bike. All of those situations, with 14 sprays you're sorted for the entire day. There is no need to refresh the fragrance. So it just is your choice. If you really want to like bring back that top note feel in this, then maybe you can refresh it after 4 hours, but it's not really needed because this is quite long lasting. Coming to projection, this does kind of project in every 30 to 40 minutes. Like you can get that wisp of that fruitiness after some time. It just keeps projecting the whole day. Like it just doesn't die down in the first 1 hour. So it's a good projecting fragrance. It kind of leaves a trail behind, and it also is like a compliment getter because like I said, it's a people pleaser. So this is the kind of DNA with which nobody is offended and everyone feels like this is a very fresh and juicy fragrance. Everyone seems to like it. A very girly feminine feel to this fragrance. So this is a office hit fragrance is what I'll say. Everyone in the office loves wearing something like this. Kind of also gives that youthful, bubbly, kind of like lively personality or a feel. So overall, people who are like not so serious, who are a little flirtatious, or who just are very juvenile, they are like the light of the group. This is that kind of a fragrance. People who like tend to attract other people with just the way they talk, the way they behave, the way they are very cute. This is like that kind of a fragrance. So I think the name Chic is just, whoever has kept the name has really thought through. Now the question, is this worth money? Armaf fragrances are somehow slightly, the prices are elevated in India for some reason. I really don't know. But with the discount coupon code and with the discount that Scentopia Perfumes is already giving, I think this is a good deal. Like anything under 3,500 with a good quality of perfume oil which does not smell synthetic, I think it is a good price and it does qualify for value for money for me. Alright, so that brings us to the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed watching this review. If you did, do hit the like button. Please let me know if you've already like experienced some of these fragrances from Miss Armaf series. If you like anything and you want to recommend it to me, let me know in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, follow me on Instagram, and I'm gonna see you very soon in my next video. Bye.